The nervous system, an in-depth exploration, science. 6. Quarter 2. Your body is continuously working and doing activities as you go about your day. Everything you do includes thinking, moving, and coordinating your body parts. Have you ever wondered how you manage to do these things? Which part of your body is responsible for controlling all the activities you do and the processes that happen in your body? The control center of the body is the nervous system. It directs the other body systems. It controls, monitors, and coordinates all body parts and processes. It also receives information from the environment and makes specific body parts act on that information. The nervous system is made up of the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. The brain is a mass of nerve cells located in the head. Extending from the brain is the spinal cord. Nerves extend from the brain and spinal cord to the different parts of the body. The brain. The brain is protected by the skull and layers of tissues called meninges. The brain and spinal cord are also surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid that cushions the brain and spinal cord against shock from jumping, walking, running, and other movements. The major parts of the brain are the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the medulla oblongata, or brainstem. The cerebrum is the largest structure in the brain. It is responsible for controlling speech, memory, emotions, intelligence, reasoning, thinking, and sensations. It is divided into left and right hemispheres. The right hemisphere controls the left side of the body, while the left hemisphere controls the right side of the body. These hemispheres are further divided into 4 lobes. Each lobe has a specific activity that they control. Temporal lobe, hearing and smell. Parietal lobe, touch and taste. Occipital lobe, sight. Frontal lobe, movement and speech. The cerebellum is the second largest part of the brain. It is specifically responsible for balance, posture, and movement coordination. It regulates the muscles as they contract and relax. If the cerebellum is damaged, the person might be paralyzed. The medulla oblongata, or brainstem, is found at the base of the brain and connects the brain to the spinal cord. It controls basic life functions such as heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. It is concerned with reflex actions, which are involuntary actions that protect the body. Examples of reflexes are blinking, coughing, and sneezing. The spinal cord. The bony structure you feel at the back of your neck is the backbone or vertebral column. It protects the spinal cord from injury. The spinal cord is very important as it is the extension of the brain. Its main function is to serve as a pathway of messages to and from the brain. The spinal cord also serves as a reflex center. Sometimes, before a message could reach the brain, the spinal cord has already provided an appropriate response to it. This is called reflex action. It is an automatic response to something that happens. An example is when you accidentally touch a hot object, your hand jerks away immediately, even without you consciously thinking about it. The spinal cord enables the body to react immediately and protect itself from further harm. The nerve cells. The nerve cells, or neurons, are the basic units of the nervous system. Their main function is to carry and collect messages, or nerve impulses. These impulses are relayed to the brain and sent back to the body part involved for proper action or reaction. There are 3 types of nerves: sensory, motor, and connector nerves. The brain and spinal cord receive nerve impulses from the different parts of the body through the sensory nerves. Then the brain and spinal cord send instructions of appropriate action to the involved body parts through the motor nerves. Connector nerves connect the sensory nerves and motor nerves and carry impulses between them. Common nervous system disorders: stroke, disruption of blood flow to the brain; Alzheimer's disease, progressive brain disorder that affects memory; Parkinson's disease, a chronic and progressive movement disorder. Caring for the nervous system. Fighting diseases that affect the nervous system should start when one is still young. One way to do this is by immunization. Immunization is the process of making a person develop resistance to certain kinds of diseases. A vaccine consists of weakened or dead virus that causes the disease. However, it does not infect you. Instead, it triggers your body to put up protection against the disease. That way, your body is ready to fight the real disease when it comes. Some vaccines are administered by injection. Some are administered orally. Some vaccines have to be done multiple times, called booster shots, to ensure that the body is still protected against the disease. Here are other ways on how to take care of the nervous system. Have a balanced diet and proper nutrition because the brain uses much of the available energy of the body. Avoid toxic substances such as alcohol, drugs, and tobacco because it may damage the nervous system. Exercise regularly to make the brain and body fit and healthy. Have enough rest and sleep to give our body enough time to build up energy and repair worn-out tissues. Avoid accidents that may cause injury of the head or backbone by observing safety measures at home or on the way to and from the school. Label the parts of the brain. Write your answer on your notebook.